Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. WWE Saturday Night's Main Event was once one of the most popular programs on television. The show went around decades ago, but returned for a brief revival in the 2000s. As of last year, however, the show has once again been revived. So far, there have been 2 Saturday Night's Main Event programs, and a third is set to take place on Saturday, May 24, live from the Yoingling Center in Tampa, Florida. So far, the show just has 2 matches officially booked. Jey Uso will defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Gunther, plus CM Punk and Sami Zayn will battle Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker in a tag team match. Beyond these 2 bouts, a few other matches will likely also be booked. This probably includes more title matches. This article will take a look at a handful of championship bouts that Triple H could book for the upcoming Saturday Night's Main Event special, including 3 different world title matches. Below are 4 WWE title matches Triple H can book for the upcoming Saturday Night's Main Event. Fractum is a tag team made up of Axiom and Nathan Frazer. They're also the hottest new team on SmackDown. Meanwhile, the Street Profits are Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. The 2 are the reigning WWE Tag Team Champions. The 2 amazing teams went head-to-head on Friday Night SmackDown this past week. While the WWE Tag Team titles weren't on the line, Fractum still shocked the WWE Universe by pinning the reigning champions. Given that Fractum defeated the Street Profits, Triple H would be wise to book these 2 teams to clash again, but this time with gold on the line. Not only does it make sense from a story perspective, but the match would be incredible. The game can't go wrong with this one. Tiffany Stratton is the WWE Women's Champion. She won the belt by cashing in her Money in the Bank briefcase earlier this year. She is also a former NXT Women's Champion. Despite being young, Tiffany has had a lot of success already. Meanwhile, Nia Jax is a former WWE Women's Champion, Raw Women's Champion, and Women's Tag Team Champion. She also won the Queen of the Ring this year. Jax defeated Jade Cargill on SmackDown, which should earn her a title opportunity soon. Given that Tiffany vs. Nia never had a definitive conclusion earlier this year, it makes sense for Triple H to book them together again. Now that Jax has defeated Cargill, it is also logical for the 2 to clash over the world title. The match being booked for Saturday Night's Main Event just makes sense. John Cena is one of the greatest of all time. He is a 17-time world champion and the reigning undisputed WWE champion. He is also retiring later this year, capping off a 23-plus-year main roster career. R-Truth has spent years claiming he is John Cena's biggest fan. The charismatic rapper appeared in the main event of Backlash and accidentally cost Randy Orton the win. He then later received an attitude adjustment through a table by John Cena during the press conference. There have been rumors that Cena and Truth will clash soon. Saturday Night's Main Event could be the perfect place for this match to happen. The show has already sold a lot of tickets, so a relatively unimportant title match won't need to draw fans. Instead, it'll just be a fun match for fans who have seen Truth talk about Cena for years. Io Sky is the Women's World Champion, but she has done a lot before this latest reign. She is a former Money in the Bank briefcase holder, a former WWE Women's Champion, and she's a former Women's Tag Team Champion. Rhea Ripley is the Women's Segai defeated to win the Women's World Championship. While the 2 are relatively friendly, it is clear that the Eradicator wants the title she considers hers back in her possession. In fact, she was even seen staring at the gold on Monday Night Raw following the 2 defeating Roxanne Perez and Julia. With that in mind, Triple H could book a world title match between the 2 at Saturday Night's Main Event. Rhea would have a chance to show she can finally pin Io. Meanwhile, Sky could turn away Ripley as a challenger once and for all if she stands tall. Triple H has once again stepped into the creative spotlight, and all eyes are on what he could deliver at the upcoming Saturday Night's Main Event, a brand that WWE is reviving with fresh energy, high stakes, and the kind of storytelling that fans crave. With the road to SummerSlam already heating up and fallout from WrestleMania 41 still echoing across Raw and SmackDown, the game has a unique opportunity to shake the landscape with 4 blockbuster WWE title matches that could define the next chapter of the company. Backstage sources indicate that Triple H wants Saturday night's main event to feel like a mini pay-per-view event with true consequences, and the title picture is where he's looking to make the biggest waves. One of the most talked about possibilities backstage centers around the WWE Intercontinental Championship, currently held by Sheamus, who won it in a brutal triple threat at WrestleMania 41. But after the chaos that followed his win, including a controversial finish where Drew McIntyre appeared to have the match won before Gunther's last-second interference, Sheamus may find himself defending the title in a fatal 4-way rematch. Sources say Triple H is heavily considering booking Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre versus Gunther versus Ilja Dragunov, with the title on the line in a match that could steal the show. The idea here isn't just chaos. It's a culmination of years-long rivalries. Gunther never got pinned or submitted to lose the belt. McIntyre is spiraling with frustration. Ilja Dragunov is clawing at the opportunity to rise. And Sheamus, who finally got his White Whale Intercontinental title victory, may find himself surrounded by 3 men with revenge on their minds. The match would be a masterclass in stiff strikes, emotion, and character work. Triple H reportedly sees it as the match that could make Saturday night's main event must-see again. Meanwhile, the WWE Women's World Championship scene is about to get very personal. With Rhea Ripley sidelined and forced to vacate the title, a tournament is underway. But sources close to creative suggest that Triple H might accelerate the drama by announcing the finals will take place at Saturday night's main event. If that's the case, then all signs point to Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan as the marquee matchup. Liv has been pushing a more ruthless version of herself in recent weeks, claiming that Rhea's absence is her opportunity to rise. Becky, meanwhile, has found herself drawn back into the title picture not just for gold, but to anchor the women's division in the wake of Ripley's exit. There's real emotional history here. Liv idolized Becky. Becky once encouraged Liv when no one else believed in her. But now Liv's venomous promos make it clear that she sees Becky as the final obstacle to her legacy. A women's world championship bout between them would be more than just a title match. It would be symbolic of the past clashing with the future. Triple H is reportedly high on both women and views this as a torch-passing moment, one way or another. Expect an emotionally charged war with a controversial finish, and perhaps a surprise return from Rhea Ripley to confront the winner. On the SmackDown side, the WWE Tag Team Championship scene is suddenly unpredictable. Following a shocking betrayal by Austin Theory on his former tag partner Grayson Waller, the A-Town Down Under tag team imploded on live television. But that implosion may have been part of a larger plan. Rumors are swirling that Triple H wants to debut a new faction led by Theory, and it could begin with a brutal assault on the current champions DIY. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa have been riding high since their emotional title win. But with Imperium breathing down their necks and Theory plotting a new alliance with 2 NXT call-ups, possibly Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams, the champs may find themselves outnumbered and outgunned. Sources indicate that a triple threat tag title match could be in the works, DIY versus Imperium versus Theory's new group. The match would blend high-speed action, calculated brutality, and a major debut angle. Triple H has always valued tag team wrestling, and Saturday night's main event could be where he redefines the division again. But perhaps the biggest potential headline is the match that could determine the future of Raw itself. Seth Rollins, the reigning World Heavyweight Champion, has had his hands full since WrestleMania, fending off challengers while nursing injuries. But now a new challenger has emerged, one who has shaken the foundation of WWE before and is hungry to do it again. LA Knight. The megastar has momentum, fan support, and the kind of charisma that WWE hasn't seen in years. And Triple H is reportedly convinced that LA Knight versus Seth Rollins is the kind of marquee title match that Saturday night's main event needs. This wouldn't just be a title match, it would be a clash of philosophies. Rollins, the workhorse, the visionary, the man who rebuilt Raw from the ground up, versus LA Knight, the bold outsider who never plays by the rules and sees himself as a self-made star. Backstage officials are said to be split on who should walk out with the gold, and Triple H is reportedly open to pulling the trigger on a title change. The match is being planned with big moments in mind, possibly even a post-match twist involving a cash-in or return. Damian Priest still looms with the Money in the Bank contract, and Saturday night's main event might be the night he cashes in or gets cashed out. With 4 potential title matches brewing, Triple H seems poised to turn Saturday night's main event into something far more than just a nostalgia act. He's blending old-school intensity with modern-day spectacle, weaving together long-term storytelling and surprise returns to give fans a show that feels urgent and unpredictable. The decision to book title matches at this event reflects a deeper strategy. Make every show matter. Make every title mean something. And give the fans a reason to watch live, not just catch the highlights later. Saturday night's main event may once have been a late-night bonus for wrestling fans, but under Triple H's vision, it could become a battleground for power shifts, surprise returns, and championship glory. Whether it's Sheamus fighting off 3 beasts to prove he's a worthy champion, Liv Morgan finally ascending by slaying her former hero, DIY holding the line against Rising Chaos, or LA trying to topple the architect of Raw. One thing is clear: the title matches Triple H is planning could reshape WWE's summer and beyond. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.